Have you ever caught yourself asking 5 different people the same question, just hoping that one of them is going to give you the answer that you are looking for, instead of just listening to yourself? Hi, I'm Lena, and this is Queen Formation with Lena. And this is the space for midlife women where I really want you to see that you are not alone. There is nothing wrong with you. Many of us are going through the same things. And I think that we get to this place in midlife where there's been so many things that has taken our time and energy during life that we kind of forgot who we are and what we enjoy. And I want this to be a space where you can be reminded of how much you actually have within you, about this amazing queen that we all have inside, and just that you are not alone in this part of life. And I also used to be a person who was constantly checking with everyone else when I was going to make a decision. And I don't really know what it is that we are so afraid of. If it's that it's going to be wrong, that we are afraid of making a decision that people won't necessarily agree with, or if we're not trusting ourselves fully. Because I know that in my case, I didn't believe in myself at all. And since I didn't believe in myself, I didn't really trust myself in making these decisions also. So it felt like I needed validation that the things that I wanted to do was okay. I think many times we are afraid of what other people are gonna say and think, and therefore it might feel better if we get like a confirmation before we decide to do something. But one thing that is important to remember is that every time you ask someone for advice, you should think about who it is that you're asking. And if it's someone who knows about what it is that you want to do, maybe if they have done what it is that you want to do, because 9 times out of 10 people are going to answer based on their own fears, limitations, and if they haven't a positive experience, maybe they heard about someone who has some experience and it was negative, they're gonna base their answer on that, which is not maybe the right answer for you. And they do it with the best of intentions because they love you and they want to keep you safe. But maybe it's not the answer that is best for you. And also remember that there is a difference between opinions and facts, because you are also often going to get their opinion, which is also maybe not always what it is that you're looking for. So these things are important to remember. And I didn't understand that I actually had this inner guidance and this inner compass that I could connect to. I learned that when I started studying a program with Bob Proctor. He talks a lot about intuition, and what an amazing tool that is. And the more you practice your intuition, you don't have to ask everyone else for advice, because you can feel into what it is that you want and what is best for you. And you also stop being so afraid of getting it wrong. And we live in a world today where there is so much noise. It's constant information. And to hear yourself in the middle of all this can be kind of hard. So this is also something that is good to practice, being silent and being quiet. And this can be very hard for many people. And I know that a lot of people also think they're scared of being quiet and being silent because they are afraid of the thoughts that comes. But the more you get to practice this, the more you get to also get these little nudges and the answers, and you can feel into things in a way that you can't when you're constantly fed information. And I have started to be silent in the car, for instance. I still like to sing in the car, I must admit. But I don't do it all the time. I kind of often try to, because it's such a great place, because it's just you and you're driving, and it's a good place to be silent. And the only negative thing is that if you get a good idea, you can't write anything down since you're driving. But apart from that, it's a great place to start practicing it. And also when you're out walking, I used to be a multitasker all the time. So I never took a walk without also talking to someone or listening to something, podcast or whatever. But this is also a great place to just not do that and be silent and just take in what you see around you. Maybe listen to nature sounds around you, actual sounds, not from your phone. And the more you have this quiet around you, it's going to become easier and easier for you to actually connect with yourself. And if you can be silent at home, it depends on how you live, but if you don't have to put music on or the TV on or whatever it is, don't. Let it be quiet, because things will start to come to you. And the more you get to practice acting on these feelings and these ideas and all these things that will come, the more confident you will also be in acting on it and seeing that every time you do it, you will grow a little, and it feels better and better and better. And after a while, you won't have to ask 542 people about advice on what you should do, because you know. And this is one of the things that we are practicing in the program Unleash Your Worthy Woman, which is a program for midlife women about exactly this, to get to know ourselves and understand where we are holding ourselves back and what it is that we actually enjoy doing, so that we can create this amazing life for ourselves. Imagine what you could do if you stopped believing that you couldn't, because this is what we are being constantly fed. It's so much fear and anger out there today. So you have to create this little bubble for yourself where you can grow and listen within and connect with yourself and start to building confidence and everything that you need to create the life that you want. I can guarantee you that me a few years ago would never ever have created a podcast and a YouTube channel and sit in front of a telephone and recording myself like this. It wouldn't have happened. So, I mean, you have no idea what you're capable of. You just need a place to find the space to practice it. So if that sounds like something for you, I would love to invite you to that space. So send me a message and we'll take it from there. There is also more information in the description. But thank you for being here. It means the world to me. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Lots of love.